beloved chosen ones. Now, let me talk to the ones walking through silence, the ones standing in the hallway while the door remains closed. You've been praying, fasting, believing, but the sky hasn't changed. The bills are still piling up. The diagnosis still looms. The relationship still feels broken. And somewhere in the dark, your soul whispers, God, are you even there? I want to tell you today, we don't walk by what we see. We don't walk by noise. We don't walk by emotion. We walk by faith. Real faith. The kind of faith that endures when every sign says quit. The kind that stands firm when the music fades and the crowd disappears. This is where the true battle begins. When the only thing louder than your fear is your decision to believe anyway. As I mentioned earlier, in the book of Genesis, God didn't start the day with the sunrise. Scripture says the evening and the morning were the first day. That's not a poetic accident. That's divine strategy. God begins in the dark. He doesn't need the light to move. He doesn't wait until everything looks right before he starts shifting your life. He moves when the clock strikes midnight, even when everything around you looks just like it did the moment before. If you find yourself in darkness right now, it doesn't mean you're being punished. It means you might just be standing at the threshold of a brand new beginning. Because midnight may look like 11:59, but it is a different day. Heaven has shifted, even if the world hasn't caught up yet. The truth is, when you enter your midnight moment, everything in you will want to quit. You'll look around and see no sign of change, but just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. God works in the unseen. The spiritual clock is always ahead of the physical one. The victory may not have reached your eyes yet, but it's already passed through heaven's gate. Your healing is on the move. Your breakthrough is in motion. The light has already been scheduled to rise. Faith doesn't begin when things are visible. Faith begins when there's no reason to believe, yet you believe. Faith says, I don't see it, but I still know it's coming. I don't feel it, but I still know He's working. I don't hear it, but I trust what He promised. This is why you cannot walk by sight. Sight will deceive you. Sight will show you an empty bank account and call it failure. Sight will show you a doctor's report and call it final. Sight will show you a silent phone and call it rejection. But faith steps in and says the account is empty now. You see, victory does not shout at you. It whispers in the dark. It tells you to keep going when your feet are tired. It tells you to stand still when your mind says run. It tells you to trust the God who speaks to the storm, even when the waters rise higher. There is a reason God allows seasons of silence. It's not because He has abandoned you. It's because He's preparing you. In the dark, roots grow. In the dark, faith matures. In the dark, pride dies, and dependence on God is born. You're not buried, you're planted. And what's planted in faith will always rise in power. It's not the end of your story, it's the beginning of the next chapter.